How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and we're going to be talking about SNDL Sundial growers. And we have some news that came out for the company, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys. And we're also going to be doing a technical analysis because there's a lot of things going on with this stock. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's get to it. All right, so we're going to be doing a technical analysis on SNDL. So we're going to be taking a look at Monday because we spoke about it on the weekend, and we were saying, hey, we wanted to continue to see a bullish trend to the upside, okay? So we could see right here, right in the beginning, we had a low here of $1.09 to where we are today at $1.31 where we close, which is actually really good to see because it's showing an upward movement for the stock. I went this far out just to show you guys in regards to what we were looking at in regards to support levels, okay? So we see here we have a solid support level here at $1.12 because when we got to $1.09, bounced back right away. So keep that in mind. We also have a solid support level here at $1.16. We have a solid support level here at $1.20. We also have a support level here around $1.25, 24. We also see that we had a solid support level here at $1.36 in regards to after hours from yesterday. So now we end up seeing for the day, which I'm going to be opening up the chart. For today, we see in regards to support, we have a solid amount of support here around this $1.30 area. Once you saw it break $1.25 and a lot of stocks went down during this particular time of the day, you already know that was an opportunity to buy by automatically looking at the RSI. As you can see right here, it's literally at 30, and anything 30 and even below that, that means that it's oversold or just being close to 30 in general. Okay, so that's a buying opportunity in regards to whether it's a swing trade or you want to add to your position. But do keep in mind this $1.30 support area is very, very key for SNDL. Once it starts moving above it, we've already seen the type of price action that could happen. So where we are here at $1.30, the next level to look forward to, which was also a resistance area all the way from $11.45 going into close, is around $1.34 and $1.35. We know once we pass these particular areas, we can make a strong move all the way up to $1.40. And once we visit the $1.40, you can see here around $1.44, $1.45, and make that strong move to $1.50. We need to make sure that we're having the right expectations when it comes to this stock. I love the fact that SNDL is moving gradually and it's not doing any drastic moves up or down. And that's what we want to see as investors and shareholders, okay? So whether you're doing a swing trade or a short-term opportunity, this was obviously a dip to take advantage of. But I'm definitely looking forward for tomorrow. All things considered, if the market is green or depending on what the conditions are, we love to see a gap up from SNDL to get back into that $1.34 to the $1.35 level. If we end up having a gap down, then you definitely got to look out for that $1.25, hey, the $1.28 and so forth. So $1.25 and up area as well. Still remaining bullish on SNDL. I know they do have earnings coming up on March the 17th, so that's also a date of significance and also to keep on your radar. So let's get into some of the news that came out today. Here's an article I wanted to kind of go over, and this was the 3 cannabis companies that SNDL growers could buy for cash right now. So we're going to be going over the overview very quickly. So after raising cash multiple times in February, popular cannabis company SNDL reported that its unrestricted cash totaled 610 million Canadian dollars. It then raised an additional 110 million plus from a warrant exchange soon afterwards. With this boatload of cash on its books, SNDL is in an excellent position to make a big acquisition if it wants to. The company said in its latest earnings release, November the 11th, that it would review potential strategic alternatives to maximize value, leading many investors to speculate that a deal could soon be in the cards. Here's a look at some of the most attractive cannabis companies that they could buy right now. So many of us are aware of this. We've spoken about this amount of cash that SNDL has on hand. We've already known that they have a stake in Indivior, which we have covered, but we also got to take a look at some potential opportunities which could help the company as well. So we have Valens. So the Valens company has a market cap of roughly $250 million right now and could make for an attractive acquisition target for SNDL. Valens helps producers make a variety of products, including vapes and beverages. And SNDL has shown an interest in edibles, investing $22 million in Indiva last month. Indiva makes cannabis-infused chocolate, gummies, sugar, and salt products. Targeting Valens would instantly expand SNDL's potential, making the company not just a cannabis producer, but also an extractor and testing services provider. Over the trailing 12 months, Valens has generated $84 million in revenue, which is even more than the $74 million that SNDL has reported over the past 4 quarters. Very interesting. Now, number 2, Auxly. Another opportunity for SNDL to dig deeper into edibles is Auxly Cannabis Group. In January, the company announced that it was the top-selling producer in Canadian cannabis 2.0 market, which includes vapes, edibles, concentrates, and other products last year. Even though it didn't sell products in every category, whether Auxly can maintain that position is debatable. However, as of 2020, was the only first full year the cannabis 2.0 market was legal in Canada. So they're pretty much saying there's still room for an opportunity. After a market cap of $260 million, Auxly is right around the same price as Valens. However, with $35 million in the trailing 12 months, its sales are much more modest. The company has 110 product SKUs and 4 consumer brands, from oils to chocolates to vapes, and can instantly expand SNDL's offerings and help it reach more cannabis customers. And number 3, a third option would be I'm Cannabis. This Israeli-based company is worth more than $410 million and is the most expensive option on this list. But one of the reasons it makes for an intriguing buy is that it would help SNDL build a presence overseas, especially since marijuana remains illegally federally in the US, which prevents the Canadian economy from expanding there. I'm Cannabis plans to export to key European markets, and it already has a distribution network in Germany set up, as well as North America. The business is still in its early stages, reporting just $11 million in revenue over the 9-month period ending September 30th. But with gross margins in excess of 50%, I'm is making a decent money off its products and could potentially become profitable as it scales up. So I wanted to share that just to kind of give you guys an idea of what SNDL has the ability to do with the amount of cash that they have on hand. So I want to show you guys this article because it was recently announced that SNDL ended up getting an upgrade in regards to its price target, which is great for shareholders to hear. So one analyst just gave SNDL growers a big boost. So the roller coaster ride in SNDL stock looks ready to continue to thrill investors. SNDL stock is set to extend gains on Wednesday after a 17.8% surge yesterday. It was only last week that the shares hit a 6-month low of 95 cents a share on March 5th. Along for the ride is now Cantor Fitzgerald, which initiated coverage of the Canadian cannabis company today with a neutral rating. Analyst Pablo Zunak set a 12-month price target of $1.15 on SNDL stock, pretty much where it started yesterday. So that's what I really wanted to share from you. As far as for the rest of this article, there's a title. You could take a look at it. It's pretty much also talking about the cash position that SNDL has, which we know and which we're already aware of, especially also talking about the volatility, which we know. So you can go over that if you like, but I just wanted to show you that, again, analysts are taking a look at it and upgrading, putting on price targets. They gave it $1.15, but we already know in the conditions and the market we're in, everything is priced at a premium. All right, so right now we're taking a look at the institutional ownership and shareholders for SNDL on fintel.io. You guys know how much I love using this site just to see what the big money has been doing recently in regards to the stocks that we cover. So as you can take a look right as we scroll down, which I find very interesting, I'm going to be looking at from March the 1st, okay? We've already seen, and we've covered this in prior videos, how it's been looking. So for the most part, in far as green rows indicating new positions, we have more of that than we actually see of red, which is good to see. But I'm also taking a look in regards to March 1st. From March 1st and on, we need to take a look at the most recent. Let's take a look at March 9th. So just yesterday, Firethorn Wealth Partners added a new position, and they have a total of 296,500 shares on March the 9th. And this is something actually to really pay attention to in a sense because, hey, the fact that they added these many shares shows that, you know what, we do have an institution that is bullish on SNDL, and we still have other institutions that are holding shares who also haven't closed their positions as well. So for my final thoughts for SNDL, with the amount of cash that they have on hand, just like any other investor and shareholder who's aware of this company and what is going on, I want to see what happens. I want to see what type of a partnership, how they're going to make further decisions to actually grow the company. We already know that they got a stake in Indiva, but knowing that they can get a stake in another company and so forth is something to really look forward to. In regards to how they expand and what industries and segments that they get into, it's going to be very important moving forward. We have a lot of things that we realize in regards to legislations and regulations going on, but again, there are opportunities out there and SNDL needs to take advantage of this. If they don't, considering that they're not the biggest player in the industry, then they could end up seeing some barriers. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what SNDL does. We're looking forward to a lot of the catalyst that is actually going to be happening in the cannabis industry, especially post-pandemic and when the market begins to recover as well. So with that said, I'm going to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So when you do invest, just know that you're doing it at your own risk. I'll be talking to you guys soon.